This episode of Next is brought to you by Squarespace. From websites and online stores to all the marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace delivers it in an all-around package so you can build an easy, streamlined, and beautiful online presence. We're finally going into 2019 and the culture surrounding street fashion continues to expand. Here in Japan, we're experiencing record level tourism, and as a result, street fashion and culture is expanding as well. But when you land in Tokyo, what should you be looking out for if you're going shopping besides the usual? Well, allow the casual to put you on game. Today we are listing 5 must-check-out Japanese brands that could potentially make your closet. I'm your boy Reggie Casual, and that's next. All right, so let's get this started off right. If you're looking for a bona fide made in Japan denim label, made the old-fashioned way, with the attention to detail that borders along the line of the insane, Kudo. Kudo is where you should be headed, seriously. First dropping in 2010, Kudo distinguishes itself by making sure that every single thread, every single fiber of their pieces are made in Japan. Going even further, they display their manufacturers and suppliers on the labels of each garment so you can track it just to be sure, and nobody does that, nobody. But it's not only denim. Kudo also has an assortment of hoodies, crews, jackets, and other apparel items that can be considered new classics or new essentials, whatever would have you. Wider silhouettes for easy draping, fabric experimentation, attention to detail, the works. Kudo has it. They even have some trade secrets for a couple of you'd have to wear it to believe it pieces, which is pretty cool for a brand simply translated to black. That's what Kudo is in Japanese, black, which is awesome because Jesus, how you say this brand is for me? That's terrible. But yeah, Kudo, you want to check it out. Part of the Seirin company, Blue started in the 80s as a vintage Americana labels. We got a lot of Americana going on right now. Japan is really good for it. They began making their own pieces in the 90s, that is Blue. From their skills in remaking, Blue would apply this knowledge to their original items with an added dose of Japanese flair and heritage. This is most notable in their usage of aizome, an ancient Japanese indigo dyeing technique. As a result, Blue is broken down into not one, but 2 labels. Blue, which is, I'm saying Blue a lot, but geez. Blue, which is the remake arm in Blue Japan, which houses made in Japan garments that are true to the ancient technique. As the name suggests, deep indigos are represented throughout the label and pieces, and a ton of fusion items that combine Western sensibilities with Japanese traditional garbs like kimono. I know a lot of you guys like that. The result is amazing and one of the best experience labels in Tokyo once you hit the Okuda store in Daikanyama where the brand is housed. However, Blue is only one part of a whole, as Seirin also runs the Hollywood Ranch Market, Gaijin Made, and San Francisco, all with varying takes on Americana and Japanese craftsmanship. A must-go for anyone even remotely interested in Japanese traditional method and or Americana, or both at the same time. It's pretty amazing. Definitely visit. This next one is really good. There is a long and complicated story behind the North Face purple label and its apparel brethren. That's right, brethren, Nanamika. But when it comes to combining the North Face function with Japanese design methodology, there is nothing better. Spearheaded by Eiichi Honma and trademarked by the Goldwyn Company, the North Face purple label is one of those labels that cannot be exported due to trademark laws. But if you can somehow land in Japan or get an official proxy or somebody who sells it, you will not be disappointed. Put it this way, if you ever wish that the North Face company would make their pieces more flattering or with more character, purple label is where it's at. Typically shedding the dark, blocky looks and replacing them with patterns and color-filled options, the North Face purple label and Nanamika offer that added boost of character that can have you looking like a straight-up sophisticated G. G meaning good-looking person, I guess. Many in the classic contemporary style will enjoy it, and if you're in the streetwear or dye crowd, you can just replace all of your super branded stuff with the North Face purple label because nobody will have it and you'll be limited again. There, but it's really dope, North Face purple label. Now, if you're looking for a Japanese take on classic Western contemporary menswear with a little bit of street added into it, a little bit of wider silhouettes, you certainly want to check out Attachment. Way back in 1999, Kazuyuki Kumagai launched this label to extreme fanfare and the cuts have been solid ever since. While in recent years, his eponymous label displays some of his more ambitious offerings. Now, if the price tag scares you a bit, do not worry. Kazuyuki Kumagai is a great inspirational benchmark on how to drape the Japanese way without being too eccentric. It promotes a classic feel while at the same time making a statement and being relatively responsible with it and recognizable, which is really cool. Definitely check it out. So that's 4 down and 1 to go, but before we get into that, let's get in a word from our sponsor, Squarespace. Guess what? You're probably gonna need a website, whether it's a portfolio, a blog, an online shop. If you have a get myself out there bone in your body, you're gonna need a site. Now, lucky for you, The Casual has you covered. We partnered up with Squarespace to get you started on all your website needs. We're talking domains, analytics, marketing tools, all of it. I mean, they got award-winning customer service too. If that's what you're looking for, you wanna talk to somebody, they got that. But seriously, you know we're about business here at The Casual, and Squarespace gets you up and running without the huge learning curve and the time-consuming ridiculousness that you already know about, because tons of templates are ready from jump, so you can get started in no time. And off the strength of that alone, I give it a strong cosign. So head to squarespace.com to get a free trial. And to make the pot sweeter, think that's what you're supposed to say. When you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/thecasual to save 10%, because that's what we do. So don't hesitate, get your idea off the ground with Squarespace. And as always, keep it casual. Last up is for the graduating hype beast. That's right, I said it. No shame. If you've been beasting for a minute, but you're ready to upgrade, take your style to the next level. Maybe you're a fan of Balenciaga, Vetements, Undercover, or Comme des Garçons. Yeah, forget all of that. I'm about to put you on game. Check out Hiromichi Ochiai's Phosphatasm. All that craziness and experimentation under one roof, with the added benefit of being out of the hype purview, which is a great place to be. And what you'll find is a fantastically designed label with enough over-the-edge pieces for the try-hard and the try-anything person, and great middle-of-the-road pieces for those who want to take slightly smaller steps. Hiromichi has something special here with Phosphatasm, seriously, often making the palette brighter than his contemporaries, and as a result, Phosphatasm is less subtle than typical Japanese design. From tees to specialty hoodies and downcoats that are major, you cannot go wrong with this label, because blending in street, contemporary punk, and near avant-garde pieces into one label is no small feat. But Phosphatasm does it effortlessly, and while the price tag can often be out of the range for many, finding cheaper, older season pieces is as easy as making a trip to Ragtag, which we'll get into later. What the heck is Ragtag? I'll tell you what that is next year. But yeah, Phosphatasm, basically logoless but straight up bananas, which results in a better wardrobe shelf life for a lot of the pieces than some of your more street-centric options anywhere. So those are 5, and that is digging just a bit deeper past the surface, because this is the prep for next year. No more easy stuff. When we talk about Japan, we are going to uncover it even further in 2019, so now you know what to expect. But seriously, these are some great labels to start off with and are classic Japanese, so have at it once you land or once you figure out how to get them. Wink, wink. In the meantime, let us know some brands or labels you think should have made the list in the comments. Maybe you know something that we didn't know. Whatever. Give a thumbs up if you like this video. Follow your boy on Instagram and Twitter at Reggie Casual, and The Casual Official at thecasual.co. そしてまだやっていないなら subscribe を忘れないように. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, but most importantly, keep it locked right here for all of your info on international street fashion and culture from Tokyo. It's your boy, and keep it casual. よろしくお願いします. I'll see you guys in a minute. じゃあ今日はここまでです. Actually, I had somebody ask me, do I speak Japanese and do I live in Japan after watching the video? Say, oh, do you speak Japanese? And I'm just like, yeah. 違いますよ。日本語わかんないよ。喋れない。日本語喋れない。No, I don't speak Japanese. Not at all. 全然ないよ。Really?